Boxing Truth here. I wanted to talk about a little bit about Mikey Garcia, the former champion at 126 and 130 pounds. It's now approaching almost 2 years since his last fight, and I wanted to give a little update about him to whoever's watching. I'm hearing that his contract with Top Rank will expire in June of this year. He's been in battle with Top Rank for almost 2 years in a lawsuit. He's been trying to break away from his contract with Top Rank for whatever reason. A lot of stories about why he wanted out on his contract. He last fought in January of 2014, a showcase fight against Juan Carlos Burgos. Won the fight, but didn't wow any fans with his performance. So fight. He since has been in battle with a lawsuit with Top Rank, and he's been on the losing end because there hasn't been any movement about settlement negotiations, about whether Bob Arum will release him, whether someone will come and pay a settlement to Bob Arum so he can go on with his career. It's been a lot of court dates, a lot of fees being spent on Mikey's behalf in order to get out of his contract with Top Rank. And it looks like we should be getting some news about Mikey's career. I'm not sure if that means he's gonna fight for another promoter, or because Bob Arum has no intentions on releasing him. He had big plans for Mikey Garcia following his win over Burgos. And looking back, I wonder if Mikey has second thoughts about his decision to not fight and to get out of his contract with Top Rank. I mean, considering the plans Bob Arum had for him. After the fight with Burgos, there were negotiations for him to fight Yuriorkis Gamboa at 130 pounds, and what would have been a very interesting fight, considered a big fight, and it would have been a career-high payday for Mikey Garcia. The purse that was offered to him, according to reports, was a $1.2 million purse, his biggest payday. But he pulled out of negotiations, turned it down, and he decided to sue Top Rank and break out of the contract. Now, Bob Arum's been stating to the media over the past year or two, so ever since this happened, is that Mikey Garcia is unhappy with his purses. He wants money that nobody's willing to pay for. He doesn't understand his market value and stuff like that. But it's mind-boggling what Mikey Garcia has done. He's refused to fight, and he left a lot of money on the table. I mean, had he beaten Yuriorkis Gamboa, he would have been in on the fast track for a showdown with Manny Pacquiao. Bob Arum has stated a lot over the years that he saw Mikey as a potential star in the sport. He wanted to match him with Pacquiao as soon as he could. He was going to move him up in the ranks and the divisions. Perhaps he could have fought Terrence Crawford along the way. A lot of big, meaningful fights in his career. And it would have been, had he kept winning, he would have definitely gotten a Pacquiao fight for 3 to 4 times as much as he ever has gotten in his career. And he made solid money for his showcase against Burgos. I mean, $750,000 was a reported purse for a showcase fight with Burgos. And less than 5,000 people showed up to that theater in his fight with Juan Carlos Burgos. So I don't know what Mikey's plan is. There's been rumblings that he's wanted to sign with Al Heyman, but we really can't know for sure. But if that's true, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Signing with Al Heyman is beneficial to some certain fighters. But in the case of Mikey Garcia, I just don't see what was the upside to it. I mean, what fights could Heyman had offered him? If you look at Heyman's track record, he hasn't been able to deliver the big fights for his star fighters. And the biggest paydays not named Floyd Mayweather that you can get when you fight in the United States as an Al Haymon fighter is about $1 million to $1.5 million. So he'll be pretty much fighting for the same type of purse he would have gotten for Yuriorkis Gamboa, and could have made more had he continued to win. So I understand. I don't understand the move here. We're still waiting on some news. Reportedly, his contract with Top Rank will end in June of 2016. June or July, I believe. And I wish Mikey the best of luck, and hopefully he gets back in the ring. And I think he should. I know it's already, it's been a long wait, but I think he would have been better off with Top Rank. But we'll see what happens with Mikey. This is Boxing Truth.